Hello, Sagittarius. This is a reading for all Sagittarius placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. In the description box below, you'll see a whole host of links to other areas where you can find me on my social media, along with links to my physical store here, Lady Magdalene's Mercantile. Today is, let's see, it's June, but this will be a reading for July 2023. However, if you find this at some other time, then this message was meant for you. Let's start off with your oracle card reading first. What can we tell or learn or visualize for our Sagittarius friends? Thank you, spirits, for being here with me today. These beautiful messages to my Sagittarius friends. All right, we have affirmation and acceptance. Affirmation and acceptance. You can see she's on her broom. And notice a couple of things here. Yes, she has the magazine that says Fate in her hands, right? But look at her. She's sitting in an opposite direction on her broom, and she's got the dice, okay? So basically, yes, we're rolling the dice on what happens next, but I feel like this means have a little faith in this journey. You can see she's flying away from a tornado. Okay, so we've learned some mistakes in the past, Sagittarius, and now we're just flying away from our past and just taking a leap of faith. And you can see the ravens surrounding her there, and that's all about the thoughts in her head, right? You know, sometimes you have to have a little faith that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. Okay. So I feel like that's what that message is for us for July, for all of my Sagittarius friends, that, you know, things are going to work out regardless of what you think or how you plan. Things will work out in the best interest for you. All right, Sagittarius, what's another lesson we can learn? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I acknowledge harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Isn't that a beautiful card? I love that for you. So if you've been experiencing maybe some not so nice thoughts about people that may have wronged you, or that maybe you have wronged, sometimes we have to forgive ourselves in the process of forgiving others too, right? So let's see what's in the cards for you this month, Sagittarius. One more. Sagittarius. Beautiful fire sign. I know you're a constant truth seeker, right? In the process of constantly seeking truth, sometimes you can upset people with your questions, just in your own inquiries, right? The bottom of the deck is the Star card. So have a little hope. Again, I think that's a beautiful card to be on top of the affirmation, you know, of the Oracle. Have some hope, fate. Everything is working out on purpose for you. Okay. So starting off, you're showing up as the Nine of Wands. So it looks like you probably feel backed in a corner right now. I just heard that phrase about Buddha, like fall down 8 times, stand up 9. I feel like you have tried, you've done all these like little spurts of creative energy. You've tried, you know, multiple times. This is going to be work related. I can feel already this is work related. So you've tried multiple ideas that aren't fulfilling at work, okay? And you're standing there and you've had this original idea and you've been holding on to it for dear life. And you're like, this is going to work. This is going to work. And now it's down to the end. And are you going to have faith that it's going to work? Or are you going to just be like, give up? Just give up. What's coming across is the Four of Pentacles. So things are getting tight in your budget you've got plenty of money there, okay? You've got plenty of money in the bank. And I feel like you might lose your job if if this idea doesn't work out. And what happens if you do? You'll find another one, and probably one that is even better. So if you truly believe in this idea, hold on to it, okay? The bottom, we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like this has to do with the beliefs and the systems that you're creating around you and the systems that have already been created around you. Sometimes we have to let go of some things to fill back up. So when you're talking about your idea that you're really like holding on tightly to, is there parts of it that are old and like antiquated maybe? Are there parts of it that are old and antiquated that need to be revamped, and that's why like people are kind of fighting you on this? Like, no, we can't do it that way anymore. Is your mind in the area of, I just put out, that's so funny. So is your mind in the area of like, no, we've done it this way for so long, maybe if we just change it a little bit, it'll be better? Or no, we've done all of these things forever and this is how they should stay, but we need to change something else? Are you so open-minded at times that you're not open-minded about, things that you might be closed-minded about? Okay, so I feel like there's some areas of growth here that's needed, Sagittarius. And maybe just look at the big picture a little bit better, because clearly there's some things that you need to get rid of in this idea in order to fill it with the right kind of things. And this could mean, I do feel like there's a networking thing, or maybe not holding on to it as your personal idea, maybe more of a you're in my video. I love it. I know I moved the camera, and it's funny that you're here. Everyone, Megan. Bye. Have a great day. I feel like I almost feel like it's almost like you need to network with someone. You need to share this idea with someone and to get it to really grow, okay? It feels like you're hoarding it to yourself, and you have this like selfish energy of like, no one can steal my idea. But you're gonna have to let go of that idea, because it's okay if you birthed it for your career, but you need the support of others to really make it happen, and you need the ideas of others to overlap. We're all one energetic being, right? So you need some of the ideas of others to overlap so that you can expand on this idea. Looking in the past, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're over analysis paralysis, okay? Over analyzing things. Of course you are, you're a Sagittarius. You're looking too much at all of the facts of the past. We're living in a time where our history is changing, and people keep saying you can't change history. Yeah, you can. Depending on who wrote the books, yeah, you can, okay? So you almost need to take your beautiful Sagittarius brain and look at some of the things that have never changed and relook at them, because I feel like that is going to be a part of making this idea prosper too, okay? Coming into the, you and your swords, Sagittarius. In your subconscious, we have the Nine of Swords here. So you're looking at all the past mistakes that you may have made at work, okay? Past mistakes that you may have made in business, past mistakes you've made in work, and you're kind of like jotting them down, you're journaling. Just remember, those, I hate to say the word mistake because it has such a negative connotation, like mistakes, like you can't be wrong about something, that doesn't make sense. So maybe you were wrong about some things in the past, and now it's turning over a new leaf and being like, okay, I've learned from that mistake. I'm not going to behave in that manner. I'm not going to have the conversation with HR like I did the last time. Like, those are the kinds of things that I'm seeing here. And it's a whole new day. It's a whole new vibe. And I feel like you not being selfish and like being so like restrictive on collaborating with people, I think that's a vibe that you're going to have to move forward on, okay? All right, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So this is you, and these are your coworkers. The babies are your coworkers, okay? So I feel like you have really grounded yourself in this idea and really wanting to make this space like complete. The Hierophant typically has to deal with like corporations too. So it's like the corporation is saying yes to you. That's the divine yes. And the kids are going to get on board too, or maybe the people that you're leading are going to get on board too. Now, please don't look at them as your children, but I do expect your mother heart to kind of come out in this process. Okay, so there's going to be some backlash. That's why you're fighting. There's going to be some backlash. No, we've done it this way forever. Like maybe some of the people that have been there longer than you or whatever. There's going to be some backlash, but just know if you can approach it with your mother heart, which is like the whole loving heart, and don't overanalyze it and don't be so self-critical, it's going to grow. And in fact, I think you are going to be the one that is going to be able to explain to them why these procedures need to change. Okay, so coming in, okay, we have death. So this is Spirit's advice. Cut it off. Okay, cut it off. So basically, you are transitioning people into this next realm of what the Hierophant, and like I said, not the Hierophant, but like you are transitioning people into this space of like complete security, complete peace. You are the transition piece. So you're the fall guy, but you're also the leader, if that makes sense. And I think it's important for you to understand that you're going to look like the fall guy. You can't look like shiny, happy people all the time. You're going to be the fall guy, but you're also going to be the person that leads people through the sludge of the change to get out on the other side of transition and hope and amazingness. Hope, okay? You are the hope bringer, okay? So moving on, what's going on around you is the High Priestess. I feel like there might be someone on the other side that's kind of encouraging you to move along. So listen to your intuition, okay? Before you react to anything, do a gut check and go, should I do this way? Even though they're telling me like this doesn't feel good. Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Make sure you honor that. And then Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. Okay. So I think you're fearing the new sometimes. Again, it goes back to this whole like, you fear any change on your present idea and your present, even like your present deal of like the corporation, like fearing the change of the corporation. There's going to be someone that's coming in that's going to make some changes, possibly to your plan, okay, with the Knight of Wands. That's Leo, Sag, Aries. Look at that dragon. You are the dragon, sister. So there's possibly some change here coming along, and I feel like you're fearing it, but that is your block. Your fear is your block in getting all the things that you want. And that goes with love too, which we're about to get into. We're going to do a love reading on top of this. Because at the end game, you have the Seven of Swords. You're not going to know whether you're coming or going, and there might be a little bit of deceit there. You might have a little deceit amongst your team. And I think that's where the forgiveness comes in. Harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I feel like you might have, and I think you know who this person is. That's why that High Priestess came in. And it's somebody that you should have fired a long time ago and let go of, because they're rocking the boat for no reason. This is a person who is literally rocking the boat for no reason other than to be rocking the boat. Like they got nothing better to do than come to work, collect their paychecks every other Friday, and rock the frickin' boat. I hate people like this. That is a one-dimensional person. I cannot stand it. I shouldn't say I hate people. I don't hate people. It's just like, we have a lot of work to do with you. Like, it's like an alien being myself. Like, there's a lot of work to do there. Like, we have to do more. Like, we have to be more. Like, can't you see? These are the people that ask a bunch of stupid questions that they know the answer to, but they want to see if you know the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like the know-it-alls that literally know nothing. because they read something on Google. Like that is the type of people that you're getting rid of. So yeah, get rid of that person. You have been seeing this person be kind of a poop disaster, and you've just kind of listened to everybody else, but it's time to let it go. All right, let's look at clarifying here. I'm gonna use a different deck. We're gonna use a different deck for clarifying. I wasn't going to, but there's something here that said pull out this deck, so that's what I'm doing. So let's clarify. Now we're not only clarifying, we're actually moving into your love phase of this. We're moving into love for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. So they're already kicking butt and taking names in terms of their career, but let's see if there's anything on the love. So sometimes as I look at your fate card, okay, there has to be an idea of, again, if you are deceived, so what? Okay, yes, we have all been hurt so many times, but if you take the time to develop a relationship and slowly build the intimacy that you desire, and you slowly build the friendship supporting a really true, beautiful relationship, then getting hurt isn't always as bad. If you throw everything, legs in the air, you know, having sex, like all that stuff right away, it tends to create some sort of like block, right? And yes, we've heard of people that, you know, go into relationships like that and it does work out. But I'm telling you right now, Sagittarius, that like all signs here are pointing to, you know, having a little faith and not feeling like you have to earn people's affection or earn people's love or earn people's desire for you. Like this should be a commanding thing where you walk in and people automatically are like, wow, you're really impressive. Like, I want to build a trusting relationship. You don't trust them automatically. And you should teach them not to trust you either, Sagittarius. Like, it should be a slow burn, right? Okay. So the 9 of Wands, we have the moon. So again, we have the moon clarifying. This is how you're constantly worried about being deceived, but yet you keep fighting for somebody that's not fighting for you, okay? And the reason they're not fighting for you is because you're not giving it enough time, okay? So I'm seeing this 4 of Pentacles, feeling the need for patience, and you're not being patient in the world. So it's gonna end, whoever you're with, it feels like it's gonna end because you haven't given it enough time to really blossom into something. And your heart is protected. I do feel like your heart is protected, and you did enter this relationship a little bit differently, but it's going to end. It's not ready, and it's not necessarily what your divine companion is. Okay. At the 5 of Cups, you have the 8 of Pentacles. This tells me that you're not the person is just not ready for you at all. Like you are ready, but the person is not ready. And you're kind of letting go of the things. And this person is still like trying to learn a new skill, trying to learn to be like an entire whole person. This person is kind of immature. And they're not really like coming forward the way they should for you. Okay. Like I said, this person sees that you're amazing, but they're not there yet at all. And they're not ready to pull themselves forward to be amazing for you, okay? Ooh, the 10 of Swords on top of the 8 of Swords. So yeah, this relationship that you're in is not going to work out. And I think it's not going, have faith that this is not going to work out for the best possibilities for you and this other person, okay? Tower moment right above, right with the 9 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely coming to an, I mean, all the world the Tower, the Nine of Swords, uh, the deception of the moon, like all things are pointing to this not working out for you for your best interest. Okay, so quit fighting it. All right. Um, Queen of Pentacles. If you quit fighting it and just move forward, you're going to have everything that your heart desires in terms of stability. Okay, that's what the Queen of Pentacles in. She has perfection in her heart. She has perfection in her bank account. She has perfection in her home. And if you quit trying to fight this process of letting this person go, that is what you're going to get. Perfection and joy and love and a stable platform to build a relationship. See, the Tower is built on a foundation that's a little wonky. So you're going to rebuild a tower, but you're going to make a better foundation for this tower. Okay? All right, so the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. All our friends are here. Aquarius. All right. King of Pentacles. So we have the King of Pentacles with the Death. So it's definitely an earth sign that you're dealing with. Okay. Definitely an earth sign that you need to cut off. And I think that this King of Pentacles is basically showing us that you don't need somebody to be happy. Yeah, you have the Queen of Pentacles in your own right at the Hierophant there. So you are building your own stability and your own amazing process and your own amazing life. And you do not need someone to be a part of it. We always say this to our strong women. I don't need a man. No, we don't need a man, but I don't think you truly believe it. I understand, and I think Spirit understands that in the end process, like you want somebody, you want a partner, but you do not want to rely on someone to fulfill your physical needs. You do not want to rely on someone to fulfill your emotional needs. Like you need how to pour into your own cup. You also need somebody who wants to learn from you. This person is not as far along in the process as you are. So you're already trying to learn in relationships and be open and aware, and your awareness is right there. But you need to find someone who has been along this process as long as you have. Okay, I'm hearing something about 10. This person is either 10 years older than you or has been divorced for 10 years. Like the person that is meant for you is 10 years older than you or has been out of the game for 10 years. Like has not been. Yeah, this person is 10 years older than you. Like you're ahead of the game, and the person that you need to pair with is 10 years older than you. Wow, that's pretty specific. I don't usually do that. Okay, in the High Priestess, we have, dang, the 10 of Pentacles. Use your intuition. You've got a lot of pentacles here. So you're definitely meant to pair with Capricorn. I have a feeling your mate is a Capricorn or a Virgo. Okay. So keep your heart open. Now, I don't want you to be asking every person that you go out with what sign they are, because that's not part of this process. But I do feel like those energies are really strong in their environment, and their ability to be stable and like help you build a firm foundation is also important. All right, and the Six of Wands. So this person, this is Leo, Sag, Aries energy. All your hopes and fears with this person are going to be celebrated. So I almost feel like you will meet someone, and it's like everything that you feared about them, this person is everything that you fear in your own life, this person is going to be in your face about, okay? And it's almost like you're gonna celebrate those fears and kind of run towards them more, which I love that for you. That's your niche, man. That every Sagittarius I know is like the person, like my bestie. She is literally running out on a cliff and getting me out there, my stable bull ass out there on the cliff, and be like, come on, let's adventure. So I feel like you're in the process of like, I don't want to be I don't want to be stable because that means I'm boring, but this person's going to bring that to you and you're going to be like, oh, that's kind of nice too. Like, you're not going to be boring even in your stability. Okay. So Seven of Swords is typically, ooh, okay, King of Swords. King of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling Capricorn energy here. So mind your P's and Q's. We have the Seven of Swords here, which tells me, there is some deceit, but we have the King of Swords here to be knowledgeable. And I feel like the King of Swords is knowledgeable enough to kind of put you in your place and not let you, like, lie to yourself or like fake yourself. I feel like, I know that's not a term, but I feel like the King of Swords is actually going to call you on your crap. You need to let whoever this is in the pack that's like hanging around you, your next person is legit awesome. Like, your next person you are going to learn so much more from because you've been so far along in your process. Now, I also want you to take apart or take the label off of this is my one and only. Like, the minute you meet them, I want you to remove that label. Okay, and just go with, I don't know what this is, but you know what, today I'm sending them text messages, or they're sending me text messages, or today we're going to go on a date and I hope we have a wonderful time. Like, those are the things that you need to be filling your mind with, not, is this the person? Are they showing up for me? Well, no, you guys are both at work and you're trying to do your jobs. Like, he's not going to show up for you while you're at work. Like, do the outside stuff on the outside, and do the love stuff on the outside of your work hours and your career hours and your purpose hours. You know what I'm saying? All right, Sagittarius, this was a crazy reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Toodaloo.